Looking to throw, it's Kirby. Here comes the heat. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
What an effort getting to the quarterback there. And you think about Michigan State D linemen, Jarrell Worthy, Shalik Calhoun, guys that would use their frame to their advantage, and you just could not block them. This guy has physical ability. He's got a lot of things he can't coach. One of those is that frame, and he used it right there to his advantage.
QBs, when they see these zone coverages, man, some of them panic. Some of them throw it too quickly and can make bad decisions. I like how he waited a little bit, waited for the right window, the right opportunity. There's always going to be holes in zones. I just got to be a little bit patient.
So Michigan State's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. A matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
This is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. Two guys we know are going to play at the next level, but I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And here's a fumble way behind the line. How in the world did the offense retain possession?
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Fires one high and deep. Throws into double coverage, and it's picked off. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. The give to the back. Picks up the first down, still moving. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. It's first down from the 37-yard line. Got his man quickly. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Scanning the field, it's Kirby. Unloads to the wideout. That pass is incomplete.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
And how about the awareness by this guy on 3rd down, a scramble play. Everything's breaking down, but he never panics and also knows exactly where he needs to get to pick up that first down. It's 3rd. I can't slide early. I can't run out of bounds. I'm probably going to have to put my body on the line here and take a big hit and risk that to get this first. That's a big-time leadership play by the quarterback.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Throws to the tight end. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. So now it's 2nd and long. The play-action fake. Fires to the wideout. Picked off. Trying to take it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. The give is to Miller. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back. This drive, it's 2nd and 12. To the air, it's Kirby. Throws to the wideout. It's in. Completed. He's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Gets the back moving. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Going to try to get it himself. He's going to be a little bit short of that 1st down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. Trying to keep the drive alive. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
4th down and short, you want a no-nonsense run. Nice job by the running back, getting the football, getting downhill, making sure he gets that.
He caught it! Into the end zone for a touchdown. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it out. It's Marsh. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Zings it complete to the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, and they get a new set of downs. You want to be physical with the quarterback, but you can't give up those roughing the passer penalties. It's 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Off play action. He's got it. And he'll pick up the 1st down, but he got drilled on that tackle. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Childs. Quickly to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved him forward just a few. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. With the catch, it's Marsh. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Spartans are marching down the field. Pulls it in. It's Marsh. Inside the 25. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. This 1st half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Into the end zone, and he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Wants to throw it. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. They were really starting to put a drive together. After a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Fires into the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And he missed it. No good. Guys, that field goal could loom large. Missing an opportunity to get within a touchdown. We're still sitting on a 10-point game. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Finding an escape route. Oh, he's got some space. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Hold.
They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. And here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass, it's Kirby. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
That was a really well-run route on the curl to pick up the first down.
Yeah, and it's a nice job, too, by the receiver, getting his depth and then finding space in between the defenders, giving his quarterback a nice target.
Gets it out fast. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. The give to the tailback. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Hold.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. The give out of the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. They bring the punter onto the field now. Second time today they've been forced to punt. And the coverage team surrounds. The ball, no chance for the return man to get in there on that one. A long way to go for this offense. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Childs. Almost had the completion, just missed it. The margin for error so small in a conference like this, and in Big Ten play, really imperative to get off to a good start.
You really focus on all offseason getting off to such a great start, right? Start fast, win our conference. Well, this is step one. And so I think you're so tired of hitting your own colored jerseys, by the way. You're excited when you get in conference plays. You start to get some of that familiarity, some of that also that hatred that you have for these other teams. So the Big Ten is a fun conference.
Yeah, you know both of these teams, the players have had this game circled all offseason because this is the first one. This is the first step towards winning a Big Ten championship. Both teams feel like they've got the playmakers to compete in conference this year, but it all starts today.
Caught over the middle. It's McCray. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Hold. Up. 'em. 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 'em.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Here comes the offense on second down. Wants to keep it in the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Belling. And he'll be smacked to the ground. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The Spartans look to keep this drive humming. Wants to go up top on first down. Just a little off. Incomplete.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
He'll keep it himself. He breaks a tackle.
You know, as a quarterback, when you're doing this zone read play, you got to read that defensive end. If he crashes down hard inside to take the running back away, right away you know now you're keeping the football. Nice job by the quarterback.
Lets it go. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Hold.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. And the Spartans decide to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Well, a great job in coverage on the back end by the defense. You just got to finish the play. That should have been a pick.
Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. It's complete on the right side. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Going to the running game. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. They'll keep it on the ground. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. It'll be 3rd and long. To throw, it's Kirby. Throws to the wideout. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll give it to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This time they'll go to the running game.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
The Spartans come to the line in the hurry up. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. throw beyond the sticks. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Miller with the ball. He'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. We're just about ready to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Marsh. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive, just like they do at the start of the game. They've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
They go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On the run, still looking. That penalty cost them a third down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Spartans will call on their punt team. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Looking to pass. It's Kirby. He spins that thing down the middle. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. On the move, he fires. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
Yeah, and that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense, or Listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Catch in the middle, it's Belly. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important first down. Leaves it with the back. They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Now the play fake. Using the quick game. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
I like the Mich, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. That's what a catch, a big fella.
The Spartans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Runs through the tackle. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
He's brought down at the 20. That's a first down for the offense.
And the Spartans kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Tight end now in motion. Running back searching for a hole. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll go right back to him. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 1st and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off.
He's going for the goal line. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Spartans. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
The Big 12 has become must-see TV, and fellas, today's clash is no different. K-State has the lead right now. The Little Apple has been buzzing all week. But this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 5 over UCF. We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward, as this could shake up the Big 12 race significantly.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
And you gotta love this defensive performance so far. Done such a good job against the running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off. He can make big plays. He can chew some yardage up and keep an offense on schedule. Nice job by this defense locking in and shutting down the run game so far.
Just an ill-advised play by the defender to make contact with the quarterback after the throw, and it cost his team. Looking downfield, it's Kirby. Quickly out to the tight end. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
They have it at the 43, third and short, trying to avoid making a decision on fourth down. They'll try to get it through the air. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Looking for more room. Inside the touchdown, Michigan State. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. Breaks into the open. Hard running there.
And quarterback, receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Looking for a chunk play on second and short. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. He's got an open man. Oh, there's an alley on the left. Gets it in there for the touchdown.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They'll try the run. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense.
Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. The Spartans will have it first and 10. One back in the backfield, he gets to carry. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. To the air, it's Childs. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down and brings up third down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. He'll take it himself. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Spartans are on the move. and leaves it on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. He'll pull it on the read. There he goes. Bulldozes his way through. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. Quarterback on the keeper. Stop short of the marker, and they stop for this defense, and they get the ball back. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. Dropping back, it's Kirby. Unloads to the wideout. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 3rd and short coming here right from the midfield stripe. Looking to throw for it. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. Running wide open down the gut of the field. And he's in for the score. Touchdown.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they capped off the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 50 yards out. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Makes the grab. It's McCray. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Spartans come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Fires to the wideout. The sure hands, it's McCray. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be 1st down.
And this offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Grabbed behind the line. It's Kelly. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Line getting set on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Childs. They're setting up the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Quick step and go. He stepped out of bounds after a huge play, but hang on just a second. Defense might get bailed out here by a flag. That is a tough one to take, to get an explosive play like that and have it wiped out by a penalty. And now on second down for this offense. Back to pass. Right down the middle. It's complete. Push down for the tackle. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on third and long from the 28. He's looking downfield to throw. He'll get rid of it. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. He hurls one deep down the left side. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Now this offense is back on the field. From the shotgun, the inside give. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23.
Late in football games, plan. I want to run the football. I want to put my quarterback in great situations if I do throw it. Low risk, keep that clock moving, get a few first downs. And if I get a few first downs with that clock moving, I get the W and get out of here.
They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this third and short, they're still thinking touchdown. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
Well, on third and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on fourth down.
Dead center perfect. And now the lead's extended a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Arkansas is getting its clock cleaned today. That crowd was calling the Hogs in the pregame, but they're saying some other things right now. They're trailing by 28 to Notre Dame. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
When you hear about it all the time in football, go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Back to throw, it's Childs. Grabbed in the middle, it's McCray. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Spartans racing to the line in the hurry-up. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On fourth down, going to the air. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off.
And after failing to get that fourth down, it is basically desperation point now. Their defense has to come up with a quick takeaway or at least get a fast 3 and out to give themselves a chance to crawl back into this one.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at third and goal. He did not make it. A stone wall on third down. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. Just drives it between the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Dropping back, it's Childs. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
Well, there have been way too many incompletions for this offense in this game. It's a big reason why they're trailing, obviously. They've never been able to get into a rhythm, and at this juncture here on a 2-minute situation in your own end, you got to find ways to start throwing completions somewhere out on the field to get back in this game.
And back to the air on 2nd down. Finds his man, it's Kelly. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Finds his man. It's Belly. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. To the air on 1st down. With the catch, it's Marsh. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. Looking to fire. He's taking a deep shot. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
Great play by the defense, and they're expecting this, right? In a 2-minute situation, they've got a 2-possession lead. They got a lot of DBs out on the field, and everybody's eyes are just on the quarterback. They're all seeing it thrown, and they're breaking on the ball, and they come away with a nice interception.
Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, David.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks. And you start to string together